Another good Pac-12 game, and this one is sneaky good for a lot of reasons. Let's get into it. UCLA and Oregon State. UCLA, way better than people realize. Oregon State, same, better than people realize. In fact, DJ Uiagalelei, he's coming off his best game in a game in which he had to play much better. He threw for 5 total touchdowns last week against Cal, but he had to because the defense gave up 40. They won 52-40 against Cal. Maybe a little bit alarming right there because I thought Oregon State's defense would be better than that. This is a team that lost to Washington State. UCLA is a team that really handled Washington State a week ago. The winner of this game is going to be in the best position to really push the teams that have separated themselves at the top of the conference. The winner of this game is a team that has a really good outside shot to get into that Pac-12 championship game. Now, it's going to be much more difficult for Oregon State because the slate in front of UCLA is actually quite manageable. So that's where I want to sit with this one, because this game to me is really about UCLA. UCLA has to go on the road, which they already have this year in a hostile environment at Utah. So they won't be unfamiliar with what this feels like. They're not going to be shocked. I always felt as a quarterback, especially a young quarterback, that you would grow your most, develop your most from the first time you did something to the second, whether it's the first game to the second, the first time you're on the road in a big environment to the second. Well, guess what? Dante Moore is a young quarterback, as a true freshman. He was in the pressure cooker at Utah. Didn't play that great. They only scored 1 touchdown offensively. He threw a pick 6. They lose by 7. This is a guy that is learning and developing. He's made some big mistakes. They overcame them last week. He threw a pick 6. They still beat Washington State. Why is that? Well, he doesn't have to be perfect. He doesn't have to be perfect because their defense is incredible. I mean, incredible. It's one of the best defenses in the country. They are for real. They lead the nation in yards per play. They lead the Power 5 in takeaways. And most importantly, when you're playing Oregon State, this Beavers team, their rushing yards per carry allowed is fantastic. They lead the country. They're great in the red zone. They only allow 33% touchdowns in the red zone. That's 6th best in college football. They can lean on their defense, bring their quarterback along, run the football. If they win, watch out. That's a sleeper team, like I mentioned yesterday in the podcast. That is a sleeper team in the college football playoff race because of what's ahead of them down the stretch. That's going to be a really good game. I like UCLA in that game. Thank you for watching the Joel Klatt Show YouTube channel. And if you like this clip, make sure to like it and subscribe to the channel, and you can stay up to date on all of my college football coverage.